Hello everybody, how are we doing? Hopefully quite well. Very excited, it's been a while since I've done a Football Manager stream. Been a good while. Also, I need to sort of sort those mic levels, because apparently that is peaking in a not very fun way. Sound levels looking okay? We all good? Hope so. Thank you, Michael, much appreciated. Hello, Pizzerial, Dominic Martin, Baby Zebra. We're back to it. If you haven't yet, I would hugely appreciate popping a like on the stream, just because it helps everything to get pushed forward a little bit. Means it gets recommended to more people, which is always good. And the thing is, this time, I was incredibly clear that it's a Football Manager stream. So anyone that's come in like, oh my god, who've Leeds signed? No. You know it's an FM stream. No excuses. Let's quieten Bimbus Nimbus a little bit. There we go. Still audible, but like not too loud. Not all okay. Hope so, because otherwise I'm not going to change it. Screw you guys. No, I love you guys. You're great. So, back to it. Afternoon, Dominic. Leeds fans playing FM and knowing more than the manager does. I am fully aware that I do not know more than anybody. My level of football knowledge is on the floor. That's why we're not very good. I could be a tad louder. Like that much louder? That all good? I hope that's all good. Hold on. I could always just like... There we go. I mean, we're gonna do an ASMR stream. We're gonna do an ASMR stream now, guys. I think that's gonna be the plan. Yeah? Is that loud enough? I hope that's loud enough. Because that's making me uncomfortable. So, back to it. The situation that we were dealing with last time we did a Bimbus Nimbus system. The situation that we were in last time we were doing a Football Manager stream was a little bit of a complicated one. Get ready for the Leeds United cream marching on together. We will go on unbeaten run for the rest of the season. That'd be perfect. I'd love an unbeaten run for a long time. Let's never lose a football match again. What's impromptu today, Joe? What's impromptu is the fact that I don't really do afternoon streams. And I just fancied playing Football Manager, and recently I've noticed that you guys get deeply unhappy when I play Football Manager without doing it on stream. Because it's just good to do, isn't it? So if I'm gonna do an FM stream, I might as well do it. Well, if I'm gonna play FM, I might as well do it on stream. That is more concurrent viewers than I expected. Hi everyone, how are we doing? Any news regarding Paddy? The most recent news we had on Bamford was, if I remember right, he had a not too bad injury in his knee, but we weren't sure whether it was ligament, whether it was muscle, anything like that. So it's not looking like it'll be an extended time on the sidelines or anything weird like that. But knee injury is what I've heard. Into the scouting centre. So, update for those who a formal request for another driving stream next. There is a plan for that ahead of Plymouth on Saturday. I think we're playing against Plymouth, something like that. I think that's the plan. I'm going to do a drivey stream ahead of Plymouth, which should be quite fun. So, last FM stream, what happened was we got through our first season in the Premier League, finally, done, dusted, didn't get relegated, lost a hell of a lot of matches at the end, which was a little bit of an issue. And now we are looking to do our second season in the Premier League, try and build on what we did in the past. In terms of signings that we need, definitely need a goalkeeper. Probably need a right back. Definitely need a starting right back. Outside of that, we're vibing. Make suggestions in the chat and I will see if I can sign them. Paddy, therefore, not available for Plymouth. That would be my suspicion. Or if he's available, I wouldn't start him. Because that just feels like a bit much of a risk. Oh, Sam Greenwood. Did you get promoted last season? You did. Oh, I'm so proud of you. Also, fun little thing. I will be finishing the stream at 5 o'clock, but immediately after that stream, I have a video coming out on various bits and bobs of news that's out today. That's why I was a little bit confused when you asked about any news regarding Paddy, because I did a little bit of Bamford injury news in that, and I was like, I swear I've released that video, but no, I've not released that video quite yet. So that will be coming out very shortly in this afternoon. It covers Bamford, it covers a potential departure, which is pretty big. A departure that's effectively confirmed if the news is accurate. And it also covers a third thing that has completely slipped my mind. What was it? Oh, a 49ers transfer strategy thing that I thought was really interesting. And I thought was worth a chat. Intermic Ribeiro offer. Oh, who are you? Striker. Very nice. So Joel or Joseph in Paddy's number 9 role, probably Peru. Yeah, I wouldn't say Mateo Joseph is quite ready to be starting at 9 yet, especially when we've got Peru about, when it's Plymouth who, throughout the season so far, we've struggled to get normal time results against. So if we were to play Mateo Joseph, it would be a pretty big ask. Seems like it's a bit more of a sensible thing to say, alright, we'll rework it. Peru as the 9, definitely the 9. Brutarin behind. And work from that. The following players are reported back in top condition. Aronson, Bamford, Kamara, and Dan James. Well, Brendan, old buddy, old pal. Don't hugely want you at the club. Because you did well last season at Strasbourg, but we don't want you here right now. Roberts to start against Pilgrims to give Archie a rest is a good question. Definitely one to consider. Why am I getting frame drops? Everything looking okay on the stream? For a moment there I was getting drop frames, which is always unpleasant. Hang on. I'll go back to the chatting screen and just like remove every single tab I don't need right now. One of them is in fact a picture of Connor Roberts for later on. I think that's everything. What's wrong with Bamford, do you know? The issue with Bamford, as far as I can tell, is it's a knee injury. We don't know specifically what yet. I'm guessing that there'll be like scans today to try and like work out what the issue is. Not 100% sure, but we will be finding out. I think that should be working. There we go. Back to the game screen. Watford make an approach for Leo Fjelde. Do we just try and sell Hjelde at this point? What do you think? Because it's 2025. Leo Hjelde is reasonable. Played a good amount at Plymouth last season. But I don't quite think he's of the standard that we need. So what I'm going to do is I am going to do a very quick poll. Leo Hjelde, do we sell? Do we keep? And I'm relying on you guys for most of my transfer strategy throughout this. So whilst I may have in a fairly recent video that isn't out yet, hello Mr. Hayes 8. Yeah, whilst I may have complimented the 49ers transfer strategy recently, I'm hoping you guys can keep up with it. Because if not, might have a breakdown. At least that's quite good, like, entertainment on stream, isn't it? Let's make him listed and unavailable for loan, I think. Offer him via transfer room, see who wants him. Be an adventure. Sell them as the value site. I think that's a good shout. Training squad. Let's chuck some youth prospects in there as well. Add the children. Including, for some reason, still Sean McGurk. Who we could really do with selling. I think this is going to be a little bit of a clear out of a lot of players that aren't going to get minutes. Still need a right back. Don't need a centre back. Still probably need a goalkeeper. We need to move Caldalo on as well. If there's any actual way of moving Caldalo. He's on the unwanted list, so we should ideally fuck off. He's only got a year left on his contract. Gold Cup squad's named. Oh, Junior Furpo's going. It's kind of cute. Leo Hjelde has some loan offers, but as they're all loans, I want to say nah, because I want him to go permanently. Lewis Piri has an offer from Northampton, but I want him to be at least a regular starter. That's a no then. I'd start Joseph in the next game. He's a quality player. He is, yeah. I'm on the fence about starting someone when we're on such a good run of form, because it's a spot where you don't want to like disrupt things too much. If you do that, you sort of start to run a risk of the shape falling apart a little bit. Something I'd avoid. Oh, what are my player targets? I've completely forgotten most of these. Bailey Rice will find a loan move for him. Fine by me. Oh, this is someone that someone in the chat suggested in the last stream off the top of my head. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to offer him by a transfer room on loan, and I want him to at least be a regular starter. There's a lot of clubs that will take him, I think. Do we know when our good old friend Sverhelstad Nipan comes back from Rosenborg on loan? End of the year. Oh, we made the wrong bet there. Okay, that's a bit annoying. Do you need a good forward? I think we're mostly okay at the top of the pitch at the moment. That depends on what happens throughout the rest of this window, I think. I'll have a look now. Squad, sort by position. That's not position, that's position. Yeah, up top we still have Bamford, who we're trying to move on. Ruter, Gelhardt, who has looked reasonable, to be honest. Marcus Leonardo, Yasser Asprilla, Claudio Echeverri, who's been, again, pretty good. And Oscar Wilhelmsen, who has just returned from a loan in... Oh, Reading. Okay. I thought for some reason that we'd moved him on to France or something like that, but he's just come back. I've a 19-20-year-old for like 45 million, and he's a beast. Ooh, let me know. I'll have a look. Alvarez make an offer for Hjelde. Tell you what, that's not bad. I want to swap that to 20% of the next sale. I'll make it non-negotiable and lock it down to 15. Why not? But this is going to have to be one where I ask the chat. Do we accept the Hjelde offer? I think yes. I think that's a pretty good offer. Especially for a player that isn't going to play. It'll immediately add to our transfer funds. Just simplifies things a bit, doesn't it? Nice, it calms things down. Okay, that is looking as complete as you can get. Elias Yellett is a right back who may be good. We can give him a look. First, I would like to suggest... What? Why did that? No! No, take him. No. Okay, I'm not going to do that again. That felt like a mistake. I asked for more. It went wrong. How much of a percentage do you get from sales? I think it's pretty good because financially we're looking solid. I'll have to have a look though. 100% of transfer revenue, which is nice. Very good to have. Oh, important note. Before anyone says anything, I have seen there is that glitch in FM24 where there is a certain like bid that you can do that every single club will accept for every single player. Not doing it exploits bad. We're better than that. As a unit, I know we could sign anyone for any price, but I don't think we need to. I think we're better than that. I hope we're better than that. Very nice, nothing like a flexible transfer strategy. Oh, yes. We've got lots of flexibility with this. Kasper Urbanski is someone that we signed with the idea that they would develop in the long term. They did okay at Wigan. Not Wigan, Wickham. But they're going to need some more football, in my opinion. Well, that didn't work. 13 million from Alaves and Augsburg. Neither of those I can hugely turn down because we said that we'd take 13 million. I'm not going to push things. That'll do. Darlow is apparently not on the transfer list, which I'm going to have to sort out immediately. Loans offered. Loan offers made for Leeds' Rice. Very nice. Can you make him a regular start? Can you at least make him a squad player? In that case, we're down to Bohemians. Make him important? Oh, shit. Okay, never mind. Hello, Jacob in Detail. How are you doing? Hopefully well. Leeds... Yeah, did it... Leeds have informed you that Sean McGurk isn't available at any price. It's me. I'm Leeds. He's available. Can we... Fellas. Sean McGurk is available at any price. I don't give a shit. Oh, for fuck's sake. Can he be an impact sub? Fine. What's... It is a fantastic day to be a Leeds fan. I am still confused about what the fuck is going on with Sean McGurk. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Agent Man. That was useless. If you need a right back, is Timothy Pembele available? That is a very good question. Although it does sound like Dembele if you did that stupid meme. He's available. He's not quite our level at the moment, I don't think. I'm also going to have a quick look at Omega, as mentioned earlier. Oh, he is looking quite good. Good finishing. Nice dribbling. Heads well. Decent off the ball. Quite expensive, though. Although he's been good at Strasbourg. Very, very good questions to be answered, I think. Look at the scout report. Of Pembele or Omega? Will likely be a peripheral figure in the squad, not fitting easily into any social group. Has work to do improving his crosses. He wouldn't be crossing anyway, to be fair. Maybe. I'll put him down on the pile of... Perhaps. I don't know why Piru is still, like, in the discussion. Although getting 50 million for Peru was, when I look back, probably my best move in this game. So we got Nipan now. Well, it turns out when we were loaning him to Rosenborg for the rest of the season, it meant their season. Which means that we get him back in 5 months. So, I hope Nipan's worth it. If it's not, then that's going to be fun. Can I end his Fellas, hear me out. The only drawback to this is what happens if he wants to have stayed there and he gets really mad at me without having played a single game at Leeds United. Because he's really very good. And I like him. It's a risk, but I think it's a worthwhile one. I can have a look. We have a lot of midfielders, don't we? Gruev, who is going to be moving on. Somehow I've not been able to find any moves for him for a long time. Unavailable for loan. Discuss generating interest. We also have Glenn Kamara, who's probably going to have to move on. This isn't the best view for this, is it? Squad plan, depth. We've got a few. Gullickson, Gray, Isaiah Redondo, Paulinho. Aronson, we're going to have to move on, I think. Norwich would be a good one. 26 million for Aronson would definitely be worthwhile, right? That's going to have to be a new poll. Do we sell Brendan Aronson for £26 million? Because I think that feels worthwhile. It's a lot of cash for someone that isn't going to play for me. That's... I don't even need to leave that poll running, do I? That is very, very firm fuck Brendan Aronson vibes. Yes, I would like to ask Norwich if they would like to pay money for Brendan Aronson. I think we probably need to move Kamara on. He's alright for squad depth, but... This is going to have to be another poll, because I don't know what to do with Glenn Kamara. I've genuinely not got the foggiest. Because he's been okay, but he's only played 36 times in his 2 seasons here. I don't know if he sort of justifies the minutes and the £45,500 wages when we've got rotation options just outside the squad. I'm going to let that one run for a minute or two, just because I think that one could get a little bit spicier. Augsburg are chasing for Hjelde. We've already accepted that offer. A lot of these midfielders are good squad depth, though. There's only enough depth until you have excess. Yeah, that's sort of fair. But then it feels like we could potentially upgrade in a lot of those positions. 26.5. I think we've generally come to the consensus that that's a worthwhile deal for us. So I'm happy to accept that. If Brendan's willing to move, that's not a problem either. if you haven't voted yet, or if you're a full screen kind of guy, just vote on the poll in the chat. Do we sell Glenn Kamara this season? Do we buy a nice, comfy, cozy replacement? Let's find out. Is it worth it? Oh, and also if you haven't yet, pop a like on the stream. That's always much appreciated. Gets it pushed out a little bit more. We need to sign a new assistant manager. I don't know who. This guy's got 18 management. Okay, I'm not going to turn that one down. I'm also not going to sign our own under-21s manager. That feels like it would be a daft risk that wouldn't really benefit anyone. Although I should have signed Herzog, because then I could have been like, Werner Herzog. Wonderful. I've only just seen cough, rat, cough. Thank you, Pizzerial. I fully agree. Blackpool's offer for Darko JB. Let's try and... We've got another big question then, I think. Because I don't know if Darko JB plays for us. Oh, we're 50-50 on Glenn Kamara. And I can't start another poll. Because you can't have more than one up at once. Hey guys, important question. Do we just sell JB? Because I think we got better youth already. He's not going to get minutes even as depth if he develops. And if he develops, he will be... So I don't know where I sit on that one. I think I sit on the probably sell JB side, but... Yeah. Fuck it. I think we sell. We make him unavailable for loan. Exclusively put him on the transfer list to sell. I'll reject that offer as well. Oh god. We didn't attend this meeting last time, did we? Which means all sorts of mad shit could have happened. New contract with Echeverry, who hasn't actually played with us. He's only played at Derby thus far. But 50 to 75 million pound player. Probably deserves a better contract than this. And 11 to 13 grand a week is not too bad. Those demands sound absolutely spectacular to me. Wants a loan move this season, which I'm not going to find a problem with. I don't mind any of that, except... I don't think the release clause is too bad either. Because if he spends this season out on loan, that takes it till 26. Then he'd have one season here, by which point we can just redo the contract and take the thing out. That's fine. Yeah, take the release clause. I don't mind that. 12.5k for an absolute wonder kid that is, in real life, now at Man City. Oh, that's a lot of former under-21s that we need to register as adults. Yeah, even the game is telling us to sell Kamara. So, whilst we're 50-50... Sorry. Yeah, I think it's probably a good thing for us having that release clause in there. All of this stuff I'm just going to sort of leave, because it doesn't mean that much to us. Half of Nipan I think we keep out on loan, unless things are looking quite desperate at the end of the window. If we're looking for a depth midfielder at the end of the transfer window and we can just recall Nipan, then that's not really a problem. Leeds and Echeverry begin contract renewal talks. The talks do not last a long time. We've basically already agreed them. Why would I sign this guy? No. He bad. Rodrigo Ribeiro has found his way to Inter, which, sure, fine. Any good regens signed? Not yet. I've just sort of... We've just got our own youth academy regions so far. Outside... Ooh. I'm gonna dance around this one, but we'll get there. Player targets and promises, that's fine, that doesn't matter too much. Ongoing focuses, no one really good enough there, to be honest. Scouting update. I don't want to open. I'm looking away from that email. That email scares me. That will be a big decision. But the thing is, I've already eyed up a potential replacement. So there's a lot of thinking to do. I will acknowledge all of that. I will have a look at that. I don't want to look at what the number is, because it feels like the number's going to be real big. And if it's not a real big number... Uh-oh. That doesn't feel like that's enough, does it? That's... Hello again, Bimbus Nimbus. That's not enough. Gonna do a poll. Asking, what's the minimum offer that we accept for Melier? Because I think it has to be big. Do we go 40? Obviously million. Do we accept 45? Do we push for 50? Or do we just say higher? Because we don't have to deal with this offer yet. We can wait. But I think letting him go for 33 and add-ons is sort of insanity. I think pushing higher than 50 is a bit of a silly one. But we're at the point where keeping him will get difficult now. Purely off the back of the fact that he can sense that Saudi money. Okay. It looks like 50 is the general gist. Right. So I'm going to end the poll there. Because I think I agree that 50 would be a good amount to get. How about we go with... Do we go £40 million plus 10 extras? Or... Or do we say straight up 50? Because we're at the point where keeping Ilan Melier is going to be a little bit too difficult. I think I agree on the remove the profit thing, because that's not going to help us. Because Saudi players always leave at the end of their contracts, and it's incredibly hard to get someone to pay big money, because those contracts are obscene. It's looking like a straight 50, which I don't think I can disagree with. Do we do it? Straight 50? We'll try that. We'll go all the way up to a just straight up £50 million. And negotiate that and see what they come up with. If they accept it, sure. We can immediately pivot, sign another goalkeeper. But it could be a worry. This I'm going to reject. I think out of hand. Because we know Gelhardt isn't going to be good enough. Right? Do we? Do we agree with that? But the issue for this is... £15.5 million is not good enough. In the slightest. 15 million? No. Valencia make a loan approach for Aronson. I'm going to reject that one. Because we need a straight buy. I think what we do is with Gelhardt, we make him unavailable for a loan, list him on the transfer market, and then that forces offers from the likes of Southampton, who are looking for more homegrown players. Will probably spend a decent amount of cash on him. We blocked his transfer to Valencia. Oh no! Offer wasn't good enough. Okay, yeah, 35. We've accepted 26.5, but if you want to set it at 35, we can set it at 35. Do not mind that a little bit. Greg Pirrie, Jesus Christ. Why is he this good? He's bad, and potentially bad, and he's just bagging them again and again and again and again and again. He scares me a little bit. Folks. It's poll time. I didn't think that I'd accept it. I thought we'd have to have a little bit more of a conversation there. But 50 million is hard to turn down. I'll accept this guy in the meantime. And whilst that's happening, hey Guillaume, how's things? I hear that you're like Melier but younger. They'll want between 39 and 49 million pounds to make a deal possible. We'll expect to start the majority of matches. That's not a problem if Melier's gone. Would want a wage of 70 to 90k a week. How does that compare with Melier? Would want a long contract for 5 years. Perfect. Don't know about that minimum fee release clause. That would need pumping. Melier's 40k, 45k a week. Is he? Still? Oh shit. I think we had an opinion on what we considered a good bid for Melier. We had that conversation. We discussed it. The conclusion that 50 million was probably fine. So, as Jacob in detail said a moment ago, put your 07s in the chat. Salute a fallen soldier. Ilham Melier. I would call him club legend. 196 appearances at Leeds United. 25 years of age. He's gone to the Saudis now. So long, friend. We'll miss you. Genuinely a shame, because I like Melier, but it's really hard to say no to 50 million pounds. Right, where was I looking next? Probably signing a goalkeeper. So let's head to recruitment focuses. We have a hunt for a goalkeeper ongoing. There's a little bit of a natter going on, with plenty of options in the conversation. Who's interested in a move? Almost everyone on this list. Okay. It's got to be Restes, right? Guillaume. Mamardashvili is currently subject to interest from Saudi Arabia, which means that that's going to be a really fucking hard sell. It's also this guy, Luis Jr. Who is more eccentric, he's more aerial. Slower. Better shot stopping though. But older. Mamardashvili won't go to Saudi if Melier's had a bid accepted. That's a good point. Lewis Jr. is also cheaper. What are we thinking? Another quick pull. We've got Lewis Jr., who is older, probably at his potential, for £10.5 million because release clause. We have Guillaume Rest. I'm going to keep talking in French when he is on the screen. Or a really rogue shout. I think that has to be the conversation that we're having though. Louis Jr., Guillaume Rest, both, or someone else entirely? Because I think both is wild. Both is a crazy shout. But what if? Because I don't think we make a financial loss on Louis Jr. no matter what. Compare him with Meslier. He's a better goalkeeper than Meslier. This is a big old question, and I don't know the answer to it. Because I really like the look of Louis Jr. right now. Let's talk to his agent, see what he'd want. Right, 45 to 65k a week. Quite high. But it's less than the rest would have been. Right, first we'll see if he is making the move to Saudi Arabia. That feels a little bit more common sense. We'll just make sure he's actually leaving first of all. Because it's still on the fence, it's not necessarily happening. Said Lewis Jr., someone else, but Lewis Jr. is a brilliant call. That's the issue for me. We don't... It's a tricky spot. Because we know that Rest has a higher ceiling and is French, so that helps the homegrown thing. And we probably need another goalkeeper on top of that anyway. We'll look into Lewis Jr. because I think immediately I'm tempted by him. And we need to sign a backup anyway, and he's only 10.5 million because he's got a minimum fee release clause of 10 million quid. So he's a bargain. Sod it. Sod it, sod it, sod it. We're doing it. Might be a mistake, but it's a mistake that we made 3 times less than you get about a goalkeeping goalkeeper. Yeah. He's slightly interested in negotiating terms. Well, why would you put a fucking... Why would you have a release clause then? Oh, hello. Not a fan of yearly wage rises or sell-on fees. So I'll boost him to 60k a week. I don't mind that. It's fine enough. Especially when you consider that he's going to get an international cap bonus, and we are still in a world where he's not going to get caps. Because have a look at the Brazil squad. In net, Alisson, 32, Lucas Perry, who therefore is ahead of Lewis Jr., and Edison. These two are going to be in the squad for at least 3 more years. This guy, I don't know who he even is. He's a very good goalkeeper currently at currently at Arsenal. That just tells me he's not going to get caps. That's fine. West Ham make loan offer for Aronson. I think I'm not going to accept that. You know I'm not going to accept that. Offer the amount that we have already accepted from someone else. From Norwich. Maybe we talk. No. This is far too simple to say, we have lines, we've accepted an offer, we don't need to accept more. Liam, I was banking on you fucking off, mate. Out you go. Shoo. Be gone. Why do we not have any pre-season fixtures scheduled? Uh-oh. Yeah, let's get a pre-season put together, because for some reason we don't have one right now. I'm thinking every Saturday until the league starts, to be honest with you, and we will pick fairly big reputation sides. I'm not too bothered about losing matches. I'm more bothered about the income. Yes, I would like to confirm the Sevilla one. That's the thing, you say forgot to arrange friendlies. I don't normally arrange the friendlies. Normally they're just done. We will also play Barca. Why not? We've done Sevilla. We'll do Barca. And the week before, Sampdoria friendly. I like that idea. I'll put that here. But the week before the league starts, I want to arrange a very quick cup featuring Inter, Salzburg for revenge, and Leicester. I think that works. I don't have a problem with that. What do we call it? We'll call it the Bielsa Cup. Why not? That's a good name for it. And we will confirm that. We'll try and get that organised. And we will also try and chuck a match on this Tuesday. Tuesday that. Oh Christ. Let me, yep, okay. Sampdoria, sick. How do I Sampdoria? There we go, propose friendly. Hey! Oh, we can propose it here, apparently. Cool. The Bielsa Cash Cup. Yeah, that's the idea. Earn a lot of money by playing against bigger teams than you. Well, I say bigger. Millwall make a loan offer for Lewis Bate. I'm not going to complain about that. Off you go. You're not going to play. Loan offer for Fernandez Macau. Ooh, that's a questionable one. I did transfer list him, which means we probably don't need him. I'm going to trust my past self in that case, I think. And it comes with an optional fee. Okay, yeah, sure, that's fine. Echeverry's been granted a work permit. We're going to have to loan him to someone. I don't know who yet. Not too asked about that release clause. Oh. No Sampdoria. We do have agreement on Sevilla and Barca, though. And we've got agreements on this. We make £1.3 million, which is quite nice. It's always good to make a profit in it. Oh, piss. We're going to lose our own cup, aren't we? That's not good. Right, let's get ready for Sevilla. Let's be aware that we very probably need Lewis Jr. in through the door by that point. I forgot about Forrest's offer for Joffy. I'll try and make it a pure transfer for 20. No shot are we making £20 million on Joker. Guys, these motherfuckers are lining up to pay £20 million for Joe Gelhardt. What's going on? I don't understand. This is chaos. Like, Joffy's good. He's not £20 million good. That offer is probably not good enough for Brendan Aronson. Sell and run. Yeah. Sell and hope they don't realise what they've done. Transfer of Mellier's gone through. Yeah. Sorry, Elan. Played a lot of football. I would have liked you to get to 200 appearances, but I'm not going to turn down 50 million. If you were to sell Ilan Mellier and Joe Gelhardt and say you get £70 million for both of them, you probably assume you get like 8 for Gelhardt. Very good bit of business. Let's attend the transfer review meeting, shall we? Joffy has a bid accepted. Aronson has a bid accepted. Pat Bamford, no one seems to be interested in. When does his contract run out? This time next year. Some interest. Swansea, mainly. We'll offer him via transfer room and see what happens. But we don't hugely need Bamford in at the moment. He's not quite got the level anymore. Let's skip to recommendations though. In terms of goalkeeper, Lewis Jr. is already bid for. Potentially coming in through the door. We don't know when he's going to make a full decision. Like what stage of the conversation Lewis Jr. is at. Still trying to decide whether or not he wants the contract. Okay. Well, I think we need to be ready just in case then. We also probably need to sign a backup to go behind Lewis Jr. Do I remember James Trafford in a recent thing saying that he wouldn't have minded a move? Because that could be huge. Ipswich loan offer for Echeverry. There's no chance he's only a fringe player. There we go. Regular start. James Trafford. I think he got relegated last season in game. Do we sign Trafford as a backup? Because I'm on the fence about it. He wouldn't be a bad signing. Like, by a long shot. He could do a job. The question, in my opinion, is it worth £12 million to get a backup goalkeeper? Because he does also fulfill, like, one of the squad requirements that we're after. We need, like, plenty of British players. You fucking kid. Brendan! Fuck it, I'm hiring an intermediary. Let's go down to 20 as well. Because we don't need Brendan anymore, really. 12 million for a backup when you're paying 10 for a first choice is weird. I see what you mean. Just the big issue here is it's only 10 million. Not because that's his market value, but because there is a damn nice release clause there. And it does just cost more for players from the UK. When the fuck did Michael Olise go to Atletico Madrid? Okay. Leicester loan offer for Aronson. I think we just try and get that to move to 20. No offers for Bamford. I'll try and get an intermediary as well. Did we even ask Crotone for a friendly? Did we ask Chelmsford or Göztepe for friendlies? Okay, it looks like a no on James Trafford, so pop some suggestions in the chat as to who we should get instead. Ideally, from the UK. You delegated friendlies when you arranged some yourself. Oh, yeah, shit. Ah, it's fine. I'll leave it. We'll just play the kids for those ones. Excuse me, Pascal? It's not my fault no one wants to pay your price tag. Want to move to a bigger club? Offers from Norwich and Luton. Lunatic. Right. So. Scouting. We'll go scouted players and we'll look for goalkeepers. Ideally, ones that we can register from the UK. Because we just want a backup. Because the market is not the friendliest at the best of times. There's Matthew Cox at Midtjylland, but he's on loan from Brentford, so that doesn't count. It's a toughie. We just need to work out. Maybe Alex McCarthy, but he's on the old side. Angus gone. We need someone interested in a move, first of all. And homegrown status. There we go. Goalkeepers that are trained in the country. Trafford, Murich, Rushworth, maybe. See if Kelleher's homegrown. Kelleher should be homegrown. But he ain't cheap. This is why I'm interested in Trafford. Because he's on a relegation release clause right now. Who would have thought it's quite hard to find a backup goalkeeper? Maybe Jamie Cumming or someone? Because this doesn't even need to be long term. This is just... We could loan him. Yeah. No, they want him as a first choice goalkeeper. We'll call him a cup goalkeeper. Because I don't hate this. Right, we just have to stop him playing 10 games. Because we don't want to accidentally buy him. He's happy with being a cup goalkeeper. I love how we have to do a contract negotiation just in case. Just in case we accidentally play him too much. Will you do 65k? Will you do 67k? Okay, that's not too bad. I don't hate those numbers. I'll do. Leeds players in the last year of contract. We have Pat Bamford, we have Carl Darlow, Darko JB, Nathaniel and Wosu, who should offer a new contract. He doesn't mind being a backup, which is completely fine by me. 14k a week isn't too bad. We also have Urbanski, who has a lot of room to grow. He's got a very high ceiling. So I'm going to try and get him renewed. And these we can just do later in the season, I think. Bamford I'd rather sell than release. I just need to find a move that works for him, to be honest. That's awful. No. £11 million is awful from Everton. In fact, pop in the chat. What is the lowest that you think we can sell Aronson for? Like, to be reasonable? Because I was very happy with that £26.5 million from Norwich. But we can go lower. Why is Chelmsford on the Monday after a Saturday match? 1p. 1p isn't a bad shout, considering how much of a Ratman he is. I don't mind 20, that's the thing with the Orange Raider. 20 would be okay, I think. How's the transfer coffers looking, by the way? 97 million, 337k available. Could do with Lewis Jr. joining now, ideally. Kelleher will still working on his contract if he agrees it. Lewis Bate has agreed to go and join Millwall. Have fun, buddy. Fernandez Macau has gone to LUFC, which is all good. Oh, this is 4 games in a week. Okay, why? Chelmsford and Göztepe, we are going to have to completely just throw in the bin. Get rid of them. Because their problems. Also problems is the fact that I'm apparently dropping frames right now and I don't know why. Okay, that was fun. Thank you, Internet. Swansea step up the chase for Bamford. If they make a bid, that would be wonderful of them. Coventry make a loan offer for Sean McGurk. That is probably fine, to be honest. You can't complain too much. Luis Jr. has a work permit and has joined Leeds United. Very, very good goalkeeper. Better than Melier. Can still improve. We'll take it. And Kelleher, there we go, in on the same day. Very nice. Who, I think his total loan fees will be roughly what we pay for Lewis Jr. Which is high, but not the worst. Alright, let's auto-select the squad, see what we end up with. It's not bad. Are we managing the friendlies, or are we just... Oh, no, okay. Yeah, fun fact, we don't manage these friendlies, apparently. Which is good. But that's not a big issue, to be honest with you. I'll do that as a poll, actually. Should we manage the friendlies, or do we just watch them? Not watch them, do we skip them? And I will take whatever the answer is by the time it gets to the Chelmsford match. Because I'm flexible on it. I'm not too bothered either way. Oh, we can't be having 50-50s. That's not on. You guys are making it difficult. No, we shouldn't manage the friendlies. Okay, that's fine. I think I should also make under 21s available to stop the severe damage that we might be causing our players. 20 million for Gelhardt. Oh, it's delicious. It's good money. We take it. We move. Okay, I'm gonna make the 21s available as well, and then we'll just quick pick. Please don't pick the unfit players. Don't pick the hurt boys. 4 million quid-ish to Wigan. God. That's so much money. That hurts. Right, let's attend the meeting. Jablonski wants a new contract. That is tempting because he's quite good. So I'll consider it. 4.5 to 5.5k a week. That's fine by me. He's someone that I've had an eye on anyway. He knows a few years down the line he'll be a big part of the squad, so not a problem. We will do that soon. But Jablonski on the loan list, probably a shout. And John Vince, who I don't think he's good enough so he can stay in the 18s. Reflect Redondo's place in the squad by making him a squad player. That scares me, so I'm not going to do that right now. Squidge him up to the 21s, not a problem. And I'll just skip these bits, to be honest with you. Oh, we have capacity in this department. Do we want to sign an Adam Johnson? Sod it, why not? We need someone to do that job. So, ooh, you're quite good, aren't you? Wants a reasonable wage. Let's sign him. Weekly staff meetings. I didn't know they were weekly. I think it's every couple of weeks, but I'm not sure. Either way, it's not the biggest of problems, to be honest. Urbanski has a work permit, which is very nice. Has he already moved on loan? Yes, he's at Wigan. And Wosu has a work permit, also very nice. Currently at Swansea, going to get lots of football there. Should help his development a lot. Went through those 2 weeks real quick. Yeah, it was because we just didn't have games, I think. Fellas, can we pick just like the most heavily rotated team right now? Just so these guys will be fit, please. I don't know who Chris Dawson is, but he's playing at centre-back. Against Chelmsford. Because we're not too asked about the Chelmsford match, are we? No. Oh, Redondo's injured himself. Could have done without that. Greg Pirrie, again, is the crap Pirrie, but he's doing well. Max McFadden, basically been alright, I guess. That's the thing, everyone keeps underbidding for Brendan Aronson. We'll just offer him via transfer him again, because at some point we're going to have to accept an offer for him. And that's going to be, I don't know how high, but we need to force it as high as we can. If you would have just gone to Norwich, I could have been happy. But we know he's not good enough for our team right now. Right, we have Barcelona up next, who do not have Rafinha, so we don't have to feel bad if we play against him. Leeds mentoring groups need attention. Well, ask the assistant to assign them. There we go, simple. You know, lads, we can have more than 3 people in a mentoring group. That'd be massively appreciated from you. Thanks. Let's have a look. Johnson set to sign for Leeds. Fan Debbie Dozy. Do we have an assistant manager? Who did we sign? Oh, yeah. Okay, that's me being stupid. That's me being incredibly thick. No offers for Aronson. For fuck's sake! Just leave. Fuck it. If Salzburg will pay 16 million for him, I will take it at this point. Because I don't think we get him to leave otherwise. At least not for anything that can be called a fee. Ah, we got bastard. That's fine. That's going to happen. And then we've got Gostepe afterwards, which is going to be interesting. I'll take that. I don't mind paying 11.5k a week. Off you go, Brendan. It's very telling that we couldn't even find a move for him in Saudi Arabia. It's a little bit bad. Right, let's do the registration. There's a few players in here that were still waiting to get moves away, which is good. Jablonski has signed a new deal, which is very nice. Guillaume Rest, I'm sorry, mate, we're not signing you. We have gone the other way. The cheaper but just as good way. Ideally just as good. We have no proof, but... Right, Glenn, mate, if you're going to train like shit, you could... I think 5 million for... That was a fun hiccup. For Glenn Kamara could be fun. If we can push him up to 5. That's a lot of bids. That's a lot of bids. Respond to loan offers. I'm going to reject all the loans. Because they're not helpful. £2.5 million, not enough. I'm trying to do the maths on what's worthwhile. I think this is probably the best value. Because it takes 80 weeks for that 0.4 million to go away. You know, I'll turn down the Russian offers. So, no to Krasnodar. No to Lokomotiv Moscow. Yes to Greece. Yes to Greece. Yes to Denmark. Bosh. Right, we need to number our players. Lewis Jr., I'm going to give number 1. Kelleher, I'll give 13. Diamande can have Esteve's number 5. Aronson, you're not getting a number. You don't deserve one. Esteve, can have Bates 26. I think that's all I need to include, because that's sort of the first teamers. So I'll submit those. Right. Oh, now we get to play Gostepe, and I've just realised I forgot to rotate the team for this one. So there could be injuries. We've not got Gostepe yet. Okay. Let's just pick some youth prospects. There we go. Okay, that's not youth prospects, but we'll take it. Harvey Vincent instead. We beat them 4-2 anyway. So we got another week of transfer window to get through before we play Inter, and that is the Bielsa Cup, which is a new annual cup that we use to make some money. A buck. A buck. Bop. This is a bop. I do like this one. Cresswell at 7.3, very nice. Echeverry on a 7.1, eh. Rory Mahadi I'm not too asked about, and Wosu... Could have done without that. Bansky did okay enough. Bate got himself a goal. Montero did alright as well. That'll do, we take it. Fiorentina want Baldock. I am not hugely asked. Do we still need a right back? Have I completely forgotten to sign a right back? Because that would be bad. Let's find out, shall we? Transfer history. We just haven't signed a right back this market, have we? And I don't think we have any straight up right backs. Well, we've got James Justin, but... Yeah, let's get a right back. Specifically... We could... I think this time we should probably permanently sign one. Ideally, one that is interested in moving, because could be a problem if we don't. Question is who? So in the chat, if anyone has any thoughts on a right back, just let me know, because I'm uncertain. Because apparently Jurien Timber is looking for a move, but he's better as an inverted wing-back. We don't use those. Benjamin Henriks, I suppose, but we do sort of have an anti-RB Leipzig policy recently. Frenada I quite like. I'll be honest with you, I do like Frenada as a player. Very good at the attacking stuff as well. So it's tempting. And he fits our pattern of buying players with a lot of promise. There are Trilly, who would sort of be one for the future. Let's compare him with Frenada, who is better everywhere. Okay. And younger. Okay. So I'm going to poll that one. Do we sign Ivan Frenada? Yay or nay? I'm tempted towards yes, to be honest with you. It'd be a big move, but it would definitely help us out. And we have £102 million in the bank, so might as well spend it. I forgot this song keeps on going. It just doesn't stop. It's relentless. Okay, so far, chat seems to be in favour of signing Big Ivan Frenada. And I'll be honest, I got to agree. I want to see if we can go to £50 million. He's got a release clause of 69. A little bit of me wants to pay that just because it's funny. I'm going to get rid of per league appearance. I just want to do this like straight up. Get rid of after league appearances. We can do installments. I'm going to get rid of the after international appearances as well. Minimum league goals. Eh. Just going to straight off for 50 million. See what they say. We can flex on it, because we got a little bit of space, but I'd rather not. It feels like that could be a risk. Leeds matches picked for TV. Ooh, that's a lot. I'm very surprised we got away with 50 million. That is not bad at all. Make him a star player, absolutely, because he's our only first choice right back. We'll allow the player to treat the club as a stepping stone. Kinda have to. Yeah, I don't hate that. I'd like to keep him on the lowest possible wage. Will you do 87k? Yes, okay, that's fine. I don't mind that. 50 million for Ivan Frenada, who can play as a right wing back for me, would be spectacular. Absolutely love it. Aronson's desperate to make the move happen and is prepared to do whatever it takes to seal the deal. Well, you see, the thing is, stop turning down offers then. If you're that desperate to move, you would start accepting the contracts that people offer you. You useless dickhead. I mean, I don't have a strong opinion on that lunatic either way. He's starting to infuriate me. I'd have to be honest with you. Right. So that's the right back situation sorted. Centre back we had an issue with at the end of last season, but we've sorted that one. We've got a Dogi who can play a left back with... and Wosu playing like shit again. Who is it? James Justin, who can go from flank to flank at the back. A bunch of centre backs. Yeah, that offer isn't enough. That's... no. That's real bad. I'm not... no. Good evening, how are you? Good evening last night. It was a very good evening. Come on, words. That's what happens when you record 2 videos and do a stream and I'm going on the final word later. Words start dissolving. It was a spectacular evening last night, yeah. I was a big fan. Premier League. I'm going to go for lower prize money on that one, but higher in the domestic league. I thought Pirou in 9 was amazing. He was better this time, definitely. In terms of amazing, it's complex, I think. I sort of struggle to find out where I land on Joe Pirou because he's good. He's very good. He's a fun player. I struggle to... I don't know. It's hard. His positioning isn't quite the same as Bamford's, which, when Bamford is finishing, puts me more towards the Bamford side. But Bamford might be injured again. From what I've been able to tell, it's a minor knee issue. At least that's from what I've heard from various stories, and I think Farker mentioned it as well. So it's not the biggest problem. Still not good. I wouldn't play him Saturday. I give him a rest. I think I agree. I'm going to end that poll and we're going to do a new one. Asking a very simple question. Do we manage the Bielsa Cup games? At least Somerville's good too. Yeah, Somerville had a brilliant match. I think Nonto was back to his best as well. That was good. Yeah, I'm not going to sign Reece Nelson. He's so expensive. Okay, you guys do believe we should be managing the Bielsa Cup matches, which I think we might do. So I'll take that over. Carabao Cup second round draw. We haven't even played a cup game yet, but I'll just draw all teams, see where we end up. Oldham, very nice. Should be a piece of piss. Play the reserves. Not going to be an issue. Nice to see Grove getting better too. Yeah, I'm enjoying Grove so far. Grove. It's fine. Doesn't matter either way, does it really? Montpellier make a loan approach for Aronson, which means I'm going to say no. Because it's not worth it. Sorry about your spelling. That's fine. It's not a spelling issue because like I'm normally fine reading like the odd spelling problem. It's more like the emote things in the bottom corner make it a little bit harder to read the entire thing. Oh, we still need to move JB on. but no one finds a deal for him viable. Okay. Well, that's not good. Right, Cresswell, how did you do against Hull? 6.9. Echeverry did okay as well. Full 90 minutes for him. We've managed to get him to actually be a regular starter for them, which is brilliant. Gives us a little bit more flexibility, a little bit more fun. I have learning difficulties and I'm a huge Leeds fan too. It's not a problem. Hashtag team, where is he? Was that a hashtag team Iris because you saw Iris? Because if so, that's scary because I've not seen her for quite some time. Wait, what? I thought I'd... Oh, I didn't fucking save it. Right, okay, that was my fault. My bad, we didn't do the Bielsa Cup first match, but we'll do the second match of the Bielsa Cup. I forgot you needed to confirm. Because I'm stupid. Did anyone have an absolute blinder? He's moving to Salzburg! We're rid of him! Get in! Kamara sets time for Copenhagen, not a problem. Sorry, Copenhagen, technically. And we get to play against Leicester. Which, not too bad. Fellow Premier League side, I think. Did they get promoted yet? We'll see. Aronson gets a work permit to play for Salzburg. Off you go. Toodaloo. Bye-bye. What a shame. He's gone. I'd be more broken up if that was a problem. Oh dear, apparently Kayla's going to be back earlier than expected. Which means I might only be able to get through this game. Right, insert tactics. Let's just pick a first team side, shall we? Because by the looks of it, we played the kids in that last one, which is bold. Where is James Justin? And why can't I pick him? Is that Leeds? A bit tired. Oh, fitness test. Oh dear. We need to pick a nice fit, healthy squad. So that's what we'll do. Boselli. We'll do that. Put Gray at right back, and we'll find a fit midfielder in the 21s. No, we won't. I can't see any. Bailey Rice, why not? And do that. No, we won't. We'll do that. There we go. All good. Let's hope it works. Right. Custom vertical tiki-taka with a squad that isn't quite our first 11. We'll be fine now. Think Archie Gray is getting better by day. I think so as well. He's someone that you can sort of trust to have a good game whenever. It doesn't matter what's going on. He will always just sort of be consistent, which is really, really good for like a 17-year-old. I know he's nearly 18. He's a couple of weeks away from his birthday, but that sort of consistency is something that you quite rarely see in a young player. Right, let's see if we can beat Leicester. Leicester. Dewsbury Hall. Hudson-Odoi is... You got the ball. I literally saw him kick the ball. But okay, that's fine. Kelleher can't save the penalty, but it was given for shit reasons. So I'm mad. Right, let's encourage the team, shall we? That was the issue. That's where the penalty got given. I forgot to encourage the boys this time. Thankfully, the boys have a nice week-long break after this match, which should be fine. Mika Marmo! He's only filling in at left back, and that was still quite nice. Gullickson, near post. Doesn't get beyond Sumare. Strout gives it to James. James shoots! Can't score. Ah! Gullickson. Going short to Gray. Back to Gullickson. Puts it in the box for Strout. Punch clear. Need a little bit of control. Mika Marmol to Somerville. Somerville into Gullickson. Finds Somerville again. Shoots! Oh. Nearly. Where'd the music go? Let's go with the hype song, shall we? The bop. The one where something good always happens when the beat drop. Somerville, outside, cuts in, keeps running, fires over the bar. Not good. But, can't fault the effort. Great bunch of lads. I'm almost certain there will be a goal on one of the beat drops. So we just need to keep the pressure up, make sure it's in our favour. We can beat these. We need to get inspired. I've had a couple of people ask, like, why don't you use more recognised songs in your streams? It's like, because I like having ad revenue. It definitely helps. Like, copyright strikes kill channels. Okay, that was nearly theirs. Do you see what I mean? Threats happen when the beat drops. So we just need to be looking good at the time. Right, let's work the ball into the box. Let's create some nice chances. Let's encourage the boys again. Start the second half. Here we go. Let's ideally not lose every single match in the Bielsa Cup. Gullickson near post. Diamande. I told you. See? Change in tempo. We've scored a goal. Plus, as expected, our big shithouse centre-back has already scored a nice headed goal. Perfection. It's exactly what we needed. We could do with some subs in a moment. Do we also need a straight number 9 in the transfer market? Rice. Ooh. Dan James shoots. You see, that was the issue. We took the free kick too early, then the drop happened. It threw us off our game, man. That was the issue. Let's encourage the boys once more. We do not want this making it to penalties. We'll bring on Eze. Somerville will swap out for Neto. Marcus Leonardo's having a little bit of a stinker, so we'll bring on Bamford. In the desperate hopes that he can do something. Udogie at left back has been having a little bit of a rest. Now it's his time. And Jorginho Rutiel is on the bench. Will replace Dan James. And will cause absolute chaos. This is going to work. I've got a good feeling. We just need to make sure it actually works. Christensen to Gay. Drops back. All the way to Hermansen. Farce. Mavadidi. Dealt with by Gray. Nothing happened on one of the drops. A very big surprise. Oh, never mind. Here we go. Let it happen. Let's get a goal. Ruter. Eze. Bamford. Neto. Find the right ball. Pick a pass. We did it! We've beaten Leicester! Yes! Well, not yet. But we might have beaten Leicester. And that's what counts, isn't it? The more you try and beat Leicester, the better. Neto to Strokes. Strokes, header! Hits the bar. Devastating. But that's full time. 3rd place in the Bielsa Cup. And it's first running. I'll take that. Don't know how much that earns us in terms of prize money, because we put it all in. But it's fine. I don't mind that. That's all good. We did okay there. Inter just battered Salzburg. Jesus. I think no matter what, Inter were going to win this competition. Newcastle make an offer for Neymar. Oh. Bellas. Amigos. Friends. This is interesting. Do we try and sign Neymar? Because he only wants 78 to 96k a week. That's not that bad. Adds to our attack quite a lot. I think we at least have the conversation. Strikers captain Paulinho as vice makes complete sense to me. I'll just confirm that. That's all good. I think we have to sort of discuss Neymar being a Leeds United player. As much as occasionally he does shag his sister, like, there are worse players to go for. I think we do it. I say that, I kind of want to do it. Yeah, every fortnight the meetings are. We'll go monthly. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. Screw it. We're doing it. We're giving it a go. We're trying to sign Neymar. I'll remove that. He's still interested. I don't mind 120k a week. How about 110? That's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm going to go until before the match against Spurs, so I can start the next stream with a football match. But we need to get excited, because this is a weird one. I did not expect this to work. Because you can also end up signing around him players that are just like, oh, I want to play with Neymar. It's so helpful for trying to sign extra players. Oh my god. Carl. It's not worth terminating the deal, is it really? Stop breaking the fucking mentoring groups. For Nader to sign for Leeds, very nice. In we come. That's a replacement right back that will just play again and again and again and again and again and is hopefully very fit. We're looking to upgrade the coaching staff anyway, because the first time we did that was in the Championship. There we go. A B- for Nader is rude. But please give us... Damn it. I'd love to say we got close, but realistically, you can't tell. Let's try and find anyone that is currently out of contracts. Expired. No contracts. Nothing. Because we can't sign Neymar now. Because he's gone. Probably need a striker still. Neymar, you wanker. Right, let's look for centre forwards then. Not too asked about contract status in that case. Ideally, people that actually want to come to Leeds. That would be good. Ooh, Lamine Yamal is actually interested. That's tempting. I don't mind that. That's pretty good. I want to make him an offer. I want to make an offer of 50 million. And 15% of the profit next time. And I'm going to make that a firm offer. Only 11 finishing. That is an issue, I admit. But if you consider that this is his level now, as someone that's literally just days ago turned 18, his ceiling is high. And we've got a bit of cash. I think it's worth it. Let's make the offer. Because 50 million for Lamine Yamal is an easy profit. There will be other centre forwards that we can sign. Wotton hoping for a positive start. Barcelona negotiate over Lamine Yamal. Oh, that's high. I'll just offer him a straight 60. That'll do. That saved us a lot of money in the long term. He's incredibly interested in negotiating terms because he wants to play a lot of football, and he will do. £97 million release clause is huge profit guaranteed, effectively. I want to see if I can cut him down to 90k. Stream started a while ago. Stream is, I'm afraid to say, soon to end. My apologies. Right, 95k. I don't mind that. Oh, thank you, Vander Jane. Right, people are expecting a draw. We've got a reasonable transfer budget, which we have used, I think, effectively. And that is going to be the first game of the season, and that is where I'm going to save the game and call it a stream, because I need to run round to the in-laws' house and hurry back by 10. I can't. I genuinely don't have time, because I need to get round there. I need to do stuff around there. I need to then at 10 o'clock go on the final word on Just Joe channel. So yeah, it's going to be a busy while, and I would love to, but I think I might be able to stream tomorrow if that's okay with you guys. And then we'll get properly into the Premier League, and we might finish the transfer market. We'll see. But I hope, before I go, you enjoyed. If you haven't, please pop a like down below. That's always much appreciated. And I believe in 14 minutes, I've got a video coming out on some of the news that's happened today. Massively appreciated if you'd be able to give that a look, because it was a little bit of work. So, be lovely. Anyway, hope you enjoyed. Subscribe if you aren't yet. Comment, like, all that good stuff. Even become a channel member if you're feeling it. And I will see you later, either 10 PM tonight or in like 14 minutes if you watch the video. Either way, hope you enjoyed.